guys, welcome. This is Shannon from 112th Street. I just wanted to jump on here and show you guys some ideas on some things that you can knit and crochet for your family for Christmas. I had a really hard time coming up with ideas, and I thought maybe I would just jump on here and share with you some of the ideas that I have. I'm not completely finished yet. It's only the end of November, but I just thought I'd get a good head start. I have some of the grandbabies are done, and a few of the children, my children. Let me jump into it. Okay, so some of the gifts that I've been working on. Let me show you the grandchildren's first. So I have a small 1-year-old grandson that likes balls. He likes to throw things for the dog, and he likes to throw things around. So I have made him the super cute soccer ball. So cute. I would have made him more, but he has a bad habit of biting into the crochet, and then he peels off the fiber. So this is made with cotton. This pattern is from, let me see here. Looks like her name is RaffamusaDesigns, and I will link her information below. And she shows you exactly how to make the hexagon. It's a YouTube, and then she shows you how to piece them together. She also has an interesting way of how she fills the ball to make it safe for children. Okay, so again, that is RaffamusaDesigns. So that's one of them, and I do believe I'm either going to do a basketball. Yeah, probably a basketball. I was thinking of a football, but I think he'd bite the end of it. So I'm going to go with the basketball, probably a smaller ball to add to his Christmas gift. Okay, so that's one idea for, a 1-year-old. Okay. And then I have one of the problems that I've come across with knitting for people is, for one, or crocheting, they don't realize how long it takes to make an object. And then when you do make somebody something, they don't have like the space to store things. So I was having a really hard time coming up with some of the gifts for the smaller children, because I don't want them, because their toy boxes are so full. So I want to make it something original that people aren't just running out and buying at Walmart. So I came across Jenny's Designs. It's a free pattern by Jenny Designs, and her website is byjennydesigns.blogspot.com. And she has these cutest little, they feel very vintage to me, but I just love them. So when's the last time you've played with a hand puppet? Okay. So I found these so cute. I'm hoping that the grandbabies do too. He's 3. He's 4. But I did a set of 3, just like hers, and they're just little hand puppets. Aren't they cute? I think they're very cute, yes. And that's one. I did 3 because he has a sister and his mother, and I thought maybe if they each had one, they might play a little puppet show for us or do puppet shows. Here's the 3rd one. And if you're looking to get rid of yarn, like all of that back there, yarn scraps, this is like the perfect way. Again, the hand puppets are designed by jennysdesigns.blogspot.com. Take a peek if you're interested. Make fun gifts. So that's another one. And then 2 of the grandbabies are the 2 girls. I have an older one and a younger one. And I know that the younger one likes to mimic the older one. But they've been doing like a lot of festivals and things like that, so I thought this would be so super cute. So I didn't find the actual purse design. I seen some on Pinterest and decided to make them. I can tell you where, this is what I came up with. And I will tell you who I went to for this design. Okay, that's the other one, the smaller one. This was by the square was by HookedbyRobin. She has a YouTube channel, and it was a free pattern, and it's the Sunburst. So this is what she gave me, and then I just crocheted around them, made them bigger, and then I hooked them together, and I added a strap and a little bit of a tassel. I just thought that was a cute little detail. So this is for the youngest one. I did line them. I have some sunflower lining in there. So cute. So it's just a tube sewn together and then hand stitched around the edge. Okay, so that's one. So cute. And this is the other one. So in the pattern, she shows you how to do the outside. So all I did was change out the corners to make them look like little leaves. And then the one thing that I did do is made her strap. So I played a little bit of yarn chicken, because you see I did 2 items out of this, and this was all scrap yarn. So this, even the cream color was scrap, and I ran out. And the strap just wasn't long enough. So what do you do when you play yarn chicken and lose? You just color block and make it look like it was supposed to be that way. Okay. So again, it was the Starburst pattern, Crochet Sunburst Sunflower Granny Square tutorial. HookedbyRobin is who I got that tutorial from. And then again, I just made it bigger, crocheted it together, gave it an edge, gave it a top, lined it with the sunflower, and is done. And that should be a cute little bag this summer for her festivals and when she goes to the farmers markets and things. Okay, so that's another one. So that's all that I have for the grandbabies done. I have an older grandson. I'm not sure exactly what to make for him yet. So we're still working on that one. That'll be in the next episode. So another thing that I made was for my oldest daughter. So one day, or one night I should say, let me find the paper on that. So one night I came across a design, and it was a dragonfly. And then I came across a little bit later, and I thought it was super cute. In fact, I think I made one for our Granny Square cardigan, was where I originally saw the design. But then I came across something that read about a dragonfly and what it symbolizes. And it just made me think of my oldest daughter. And it's a dragonfly is a symbol of change, transformation, self-realization, and adaptability in the Native American folklore. In many cultures, dragonflies are also considered to be good luck charms. Seeing a red dragonfly can mean that positive change is on the horizon and that you should be open to new opportunities. So it goes on for longer than that. So I'm going to include this in with the gift so that she understands why I made it in the color choice that I did. She has been doing online training, learning a lot about herbs and horticulture. So I thought maybe if she had her own book cover to keep her notes in. So it's just a composition notepad. And I put in the meaning of the dragonfly. And then I put in, and then I have the dragonfly cover on both sides. And I just thought that was super cute. So I'm going to give her extra comp books to fit in it. But I just thought it'd be something kind of really cute for her to keep the notes while she's taking her online classes. What do you think? Okay, so that was another one. Then I have a daughter that seems to enjoy some of the clothing that I've made. I crocheted. I haven't knit anything yet, which I'm going to change that because I'm really starting to enjoy knitting. So I came across it was kind of like a hoodie. And she loves hoodies. I mean, the girl lives in hoodies. So I came across this hoodie and I just fell in love with it. let's see. And the pattern was done by TCDDIY. Again, that's TCDDIY. And it's a free tutorial on YouTube, but then they also have a link where you can click and purchase the pattern, which helps support them. So that's what I did. So I have the pattern for it, but you can also just follow along online to do this top. And it also surprised me was what it was made out of. So looking at it, I didn't realize until I started reading the directions that it was actually made out of acrylic yarn. So it was Pound of Love by Karen. So I did buy that yarn and I purchased it in a brown. So this is all that I had left out of all of that yarn. I made the whole top. So here it is back here behind me. Let me pull it in. I'm not sure if you can see it. See it all. So it's a hoodie and it's cropped. It's made with a slip stitch front rib, so it looks knit. Okay, so it's got the hood, the arms, and also has the thumb holes so that when she's wearing it keeps her hands warm. So I just love the design. So I purchased the yarn and I made it for her immediately. It's kind of a weird pattern. I would like to do this one again, but this is really the first time that I've ever really crocheted for somebody else in clothing. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to give it to her for Christmas because she likes to run around in her hoodies, and I just thought it would be a nice one for the house. Even if it's not worn out, it will be nice and warm. Being acrylic, it's not that it's not soft, but I think it's going to be really hot because it doesn't breathe. So I think it'll be plenty warm for winter, and I really see her wearing like her t-shirts underneath it anyways, because she never leaves like her midriff like open, so there's always a t-shirt, so she'll always have a t-shirt between her skin and the inside. If I was to do this again, I think I would make it in a softer yarn and kind of invest in it, because it is, by doing all the slip front and back loop stitches, it takes quite a bit of time. So when you invest that kind of time, you should probably invest, go up a little bit in your yarn choices. But it turned out nice, and I'm hoping that she's gonna like it. So again, that's a pattern that is a how to crochet cropped hoodie pattern and tutorial, and it's done by TCDDIY, and I'll link them below. Everybody that I mentioned here, I'll have linked below. Okay. So if you're interested in making something like that for one of your gift giving people, that would be great. Another one is I went to the library, and it's a great resource for patterns and things, and I checked out one of their books, and I checked out the Crochet for Christmas. It's got 29 patterns in here. Okay, so as I was flipping through it, it's got a lot of things in there, and when you're flipping through some stuff, it's like, I don't think so. I came across the Fair Isle hedgehog. You see it? Okay, and don't ask me why, but for some reason it jumped out at me and said, this is to be made for this person. And I was thinking, that's kind of odd, kind of the way it kind of popped into my mind for that person. But then I got to thinking about it, and I thought it would be really cool for him and his girlfriend. So knowing that she is into Harry Potter, I believe she's Gryffindor and he's a Hufflepuff. So I decided I'd make two, and I'd make them in their colors. Okay, so this is the Gryffindor hedgehog. He's cute. I made him with Simply Soft Karen. Again, this is all stuff out of my stash. So as you can see, I have a huge basket of leftover pieces, and that's all this is. This is Hufflepuff, or this is the Gryffindor colors, and this one He's the Hufflepuff. Isn't he cute? So in the pattern, it says it can be made as like a pillow, like I did, and or you can make it into like a doorstop. So of course, you know I'm going to be making another one because in our trailer, if it's not sitting level, our bathroom door has a tendency to fly open and shut. So I would like to make one in our trailer colors and use it in there. So the designer for this, again, it's in the book, Crochet for Christmas, but it does have the designer's name. I didn't really go in there, but it's Sasha Belize. Sasha Belize. SASCHABLASE. She's the designer, and she had it into this book. And I was really surprised at how easy it came together, because I'd never done Fair Isle crochet, and I found it super easy. So there's those. So that's another couple that I made. And before, let's see, and I think that's all the Christmas gifts that I have made right now. So the others are going to have to be in the next episode as I make them. So I do want to share with you something that I did start. I've been wanting to make, I don't know if anybody else has, but I mostly crochet, but I'm really starting to enjoy the knitting aspect of it. So I always wanted to make my own pair of socks. So that's what I did. I came across, it's EarthtonesGirl on YouTube, and she's got a no fear sock knitting class. So she takes you through all the steps, and she's got her own pattern. For you just purchase the pattern, and then she walks you through every single step on YouTube. I don't remember if it shows all the stitch counts, but the pattern's $3. Okay, so for $3, you're teaching yourself how to knit socks. For somebody that's, I mean, I've knit hats, I knit in the round, you know, simple things. I've done bulky things, but I've never used a stretchy yarn. So again, if you ever want to learn how, and she's very detail oriented, she'll teach you how to do it with 2 needles at a time, which is the one that I chose, and or she'll teach you how to do it magic loop. She does both of them on that same class. So it's the No Fear sock knitting class. Okay, and then her pattern, like I said, is $3, and it's the No Fear shorty socks. So those are the socks that I made. Okay, so here they are. I did them both. I'm so surprised, not surprised, but I just like became addicted to it. So it didn't take me very long at all. I was just really surprised at how much I enjoyed it. She taught you how to do the heel turn, the gusset. She got the decreases in the toes, so you got a nice rounded toe, and then your gathering stitch around the top. So isn't that cute? So even with this pattern, then she tells you how to make it longer, shorter. So this is not just a small sock. This is going to tell you everything you need to know. And then she'll add to it and then tell you how to get the different sizes. Again, it's a free online on YouTube, No Fear sock knitting. I did already start, I finished that one, and then I started a whole nother sock. But this one has to sit for a while because, look at the colors in that, because I'm doing Christmas for others, and I'm not proficient enough to be giving socks for Christmas. Look at this yarn. This was a yarn given to me by my aunt. Somebody had just given it to her, and it is a cotton. It is Lana Grossi. And I don't know how old it is, but it's 100 grams, Lana Grossi, and this is color D85080. Oh no, there's the color. It's Barbie. Lana Grassi. Again, here's the color, the yarn. And this is what it's knitting up like. Isn't that cute? So I'm excited. I love these colors and I can't wait. I also have my blocking. I haven't worn my socks yet because I want to block them. And have them just like perfect when I wear them. So this was made in the Cotton Collage Premiere. Okay, and I got that at, I believe it was Hobby Lobby for $4.99. I was in such a hurry I didn't even wait for one of their 30% off. So it is a ball of 1.75, so 50 grams. So 1.75 ounces, 246 yards, 225 meters. Okay, so I was afraid that one ball wasn't going to be enough, so I bought two. So I have this one left, and I have this much of this one. I should have waited. I wish I would have waited. But there's still quite a bit on here. So I see more socks in my future, but I think this time I might do it a little bit longer. These ones that I'm making now are going to stay as a shorty sock. And then I think this next set is going to be a longer sock. So yeah, that's super exciting. I was so excited of being able to knit my own socks. I've always wanted to. I've crocheted some socks. Or I should say I've crocheted slippers. And I've never really jumped into crocheting socks because I find that when I crochet slippers, they hurt my feet. Crochet is made out of tiny little knots. So if you walk around a lot on it, they hurt my feet. So I just never, I don't crochet slippers or socks. I might go back to that, but knitting, I haven't had any issues, and I think it's just because they're more of a woven in. They're not like tiny knots. They're woven in. Okay, so that's what I've got for that. Another one that I have, if you knit, is from SierraCraftyCreations.com. So this was a free pattern online, but I went ahead and purchased the paper pattern. But you can get it online. So it's a knit beanie for quick and simple. It's made out of a chunky yarn. And there it is. And again, it is SierraCraftyCreations.com. And here's the hat. So cute. So the one thing I can say, it's made with a size 10 needle. Let's see. Oh, she's also got it on YouTube. So if you wanted to watch her make it, it's on YouTube. So this is made with a bulky yarn and a size 10 needle. Okay. My daughter has a larger head than mine. So I think this will fit her perfectly. But it's just a little bit too big for me. So I think it's going to fit her really perfect. So I have decided that I'm going to do another one. So I'm in the middle of making this one. And this one's out of a polyester yarn. Now I know it doesn't breathe, but I don't really wear hats that often. Sometimes just to run up to the stores. So I don't think it'll be an issue. So I did start knitting just a little bit tighter. I have a tendency when I'm learning something, I knit a little loose because I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get my needles back in. So I made this one just a little bit tighter, and I'm going to make it just a little bit shorter so that it fits me. All right. And I think that's probably all my whips that I have right now is the pair of socks, the hat. I finished the others. And then I do have a couple more that I'm getting ready to start, but I haven't started them yet. I bought some yarn. Oh, let me grab it. Well, I think you've probably seen it. I'm sure you've seen it. But don't know if you've dealt with fisherman's wool before. It was on a doorbuster at Joann's. And I did see somebody actually knit a sweater with this. But when I got it home now and I'm kind of feeling it, it's kind of rough. But it is 100% wool. So, it's 100% wool and it's got lanolin in it. It's natural lanolin. They're undyed. So, with the lanolin, they're kind of self-cleaning. So, you don't have to, like, wash them, like, every time you wear them because they have the self-cleaning lanolin. And then, but you also have to be careful when you use them because they are 100% wool. So, you don't want to, unless you want to make a project that you're going to be doing felting on, you can go ahead and make it in a bigger size and then felt it down. So I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be making with that yet, but I was just really glad there's a lot of yardage for the cost of it. So it can make the larger projects. Again, I seen her make a sweater and I was thinking I was going to do that. But no, it's going to be too itchy. I won't be able to wear it. So I'm not going to take the time to learn how to knit a sweater and then not be able to wear it. And then if I'm wearing a sweater that's wool, I really don't see me wearing a t-shirt underneath it to protect myself, or, you know, as a barrier between myself and the sweater. So I'm going to keep looking around. I won't be doing that until after Christmas anyways. So if you guys like to see that, what I come up with, you can subscribe to my channel. You can like this post. It helps me out. It'll show it to more people. Subscribe and then make sure you get all the alerts for when I start sending out all the videos. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. That was some ideas for Christmas for youngins and for some older ones alike. All right, stay. I'll be back with another one. I'm trying to pull up my computer here to make sure that I got everything that I wanted to talk about. Again, that was a crocheted ball, a Pentagon ball. The knit socks, I was just really excited about that. I hope if you're new to knitting, socks take a long time. So those are not really feasible. If you plan on making socks for a lot of people, you got to start a lot earlier, which I might do, but that's going to start in like January. And then I covered the crochet hoodie, which turned out really great. And let me take her head off, or her hat off. And that's how it sits. Super cute. I think she's going to love it. Okay. And then I did the purses with the sunset, or the crocheted Sunburst sunflower. The hand puppets, I just fell in love with those. I think they're so cute. Perfect. The Dragonfly. Okay, that's going to be everything for today. Kind of long. We're almost at 30 minutes. So I hope you have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys the next time. Okay, bye-bye.